Howdy folks, welcome to episode 41. We're going to see if we can get this. I think we'll split off here. We're going to get this thing done. Yeah, we'll go this little bit and then split off because I could probably get away with splitting off right here. But the thing is, then we have to curve a couple times and we still have to go that extra distance. And also then we have two switches that are like right next to each other, which is not pleasant. So we're going to, we're going to, let me see. Let's go like this. Sorry. Let's go like this. Trying to trying to not do that after I middle clicked. Okay. Let's put this. You know what? We'll make it a left switch. We'll make the left switch here. There we go. That looks about right, I think. We'll get it to match up pretty well with this. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. And then we'll bring it over this way just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we're going to take this track and this track and we're going to replace those. See if we got. It'd be cool if they had a split track. You know, just split it here into two segments. This is never gonna happen. I can guarantee you this is never gonna happen. Right? It's gonna give me the red. No way. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see. Did it? It totally did. It went over new stuff. Okay. So we may or may not have stuff that we're going to need to clip out here. So let's double check. See if we got anything else that's really close. These trees. We're just going to get rid of them. Come on. What? Stop. Thank you. I hate that. You clipped on a tree and you want to just move on and get to the next tree and then like you're stuck to it. We're going to do that. Definitely gonna get rid of those. Definitely those. There we go. And that's just a branch. Okay. This. Oh, that's the branch. Okay. Nope, we're fine on that. Alright, and then it looks like this is gonna be the same here. I think we're. Nope. Still got more. Did it move over that much? I wouldn't have expected it to move over that much. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna take this track, and we're gonna come around here. How long are we at? 200 meters. We're probably gonna have to get. Yeah, because see, it comes up a little bit of a hill there, so we're going to skip the hill part. And then we're going to come through here. Why doesn't that want me to... See, I want to go that way. No, but I want it to be pointing that way, not pointing this way. I want it to be facing that direction. So we're going to go like this. We're going to put a piece of track here. And let's see if that matches up with what we want to do here. Because I kind of want to go through the middle of this stuff a little bit, you know, get a little bit of a feel for the territory here. Instead of just going way around on the forest. And then... Let's see, where are we on the map here? Oh, we're still way... Okay. So we got to come out this way. I think we're going to come through here. If we can. Okay, so let's go like this. What did I do? Alright. Start a fresh piece. We're going to come through this. Yeah, see, it's gonna... See, now it wants to turn me even more over this way. I don't want it pointing that way. I want it coming through here. There we go. Like that. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, see, that looks way better. Then we're going to go between these two. And then where is the... Here we go. Okay, so we're going to come up between those two. And kind of around here. Around this way. Yep, like that. And then kind of come this way a little bit. I don't know, what happens if we just hook it directly? Let's see what happens if we hook it directly. Will it let me? Looks like it did. Cool, so let's try that and see what we get. Let's go like this. We're gonna come back this way a little bit so we can see. You know what? I probably want to take out that rock too. It just flies. Alright. Let's go like these. Get all these out of here. And this one too. And your little dog too. Okay. And they made a little spazzy clicker, you know, that like clicks it a zillion times a second. I have the W. I have the auto walk. Let me see. I haven't used that. I haven't needed it in so long, you know. It was great on Empyrean. I forget what it was. There was something that was just annoying to have to sit there and click over and over. Is that one there? Yeah, it is. That... No? That's not? That's just the branch? Okay. It's just deco on the branch. That one's fine. That one's fine. They're outside the whatchamacallit. And then we're going to have to... Did I get it? I think I did. Yep, it disappeared. Okay. We'll get that one that breaks the plane of the goal line, right? Alright. This should be fine. We're gonna do that. Nice. That was fun. Alright, if you insist. Love how they suddenly have no momentum. It's like in a Godzilla movie where they get, you know, thrown across the screen. I think my favorite part of that is like Godzilla gets flown and then it's not just, it doesn't just do this in a straight line as if there's no gravity. It actually goes down and then comes back up and then goes back down again. Like for a second there he was somehow, you know, somehow anti-gravity or something as he's flying across. Oh man. That and when they're in outer space. There's like the rocket in outer space and it's going sideways, but the smoke is going up out of the... Instead of directly out the back of the rocket, it goes upward. Like they couldn't point the rocket down when they were filming, you know? So that the smoke would just exit the back of the thing. Will that... Yeah, it will. Good. Let's see if we've got more here. That one is just deco. I still think it would be cool if you could put these in. All the trees and stuff like that. You make like a tunnel of trees. Okay, let's put our track in and see. Put our track in and see where we need to cut. See if this matches up with us. There was a... No? It's not going to do it. It's totally not going to do it. Oh, there it did. Nice. You know, it'd be really cool is if you could drag. Just drag it around. Okay, no, that wouldn't really make any sense, would it? because that's not the problem. All right, you're not solving the problem that exists. Okay, so I think we got everything here. This looks like we've got our connection now. Oh, we've got a couple more trees over here to deal with. We're going to get rid of that one. And these two. Dabodias? No, there's just one. Okay. And we can leave that there. Alright, so we have a switch here. You can do it. Cool. And then we have a switch here. We're going to flip that switch because we want to go that way. Because we're bringing whatever it was. I like that. That allows us to go the other direction. That's really cool. Okay, so we need to make sure that this switch that is going the right way connects there. And we want this switch to be the other way. Like that. Cool. Okay. So then we should be able to do all the rest of that stuff. I'm curious to see if... I think we'll build this later, but I'm curious to see how that's going to come out on the hill. I kind of want to satisfy my curiosity now, but I don't want to do a whole bunch of building all at once. If I don't have to, it's kind of nice to be able to mix things up. All right, so we're going to bring the rails out. And what else are we going to... We're going to bring the rails over, and I mean, if we're going all this way around, it almost seems like we should branch off here and go across the top, right? Or come in here or something. It almost seems like that would be a cool way to do it too. That's... Why is there just a tender? Huh. We have... See, we have those. But we got to go all the way to the coal thing anyway in order to get the coal. So we're just going to do that when we go to the coal thing. So should we do that now? That's the question, right? After we just built this whole thing so that I wouldn't have to turn around. Should we do that? Because I'm kind of thinking it would be good to build a branch coming off here and go through and then connect in here somewhere. I don't know, maybe just a branch here that goes there. Because then it's a big Y. That actually makes more sense, doesn't it? Alright. Let's get moving here. I think we're just going to take these down to the... Let me see, what do we have on the... Yeah, we'll just take these down to the gold mine. Maybe. I'm going to change my mind at least 16 or 17 more times before we get there. Here. Alright. I think that's what we'll do, is we'll build that little branch off there, and then we're going to take that. And we're going to take the branch. Whoa! Or not. Or, you know what we're going to be doing? I know what we're going to be doing. It ain't going to be building more tracks. What was that? What even was that? What did I hit? What did I even hit? That was bizarre. Okay. All right. Let's go like this. All right. And then we're going to re-rail this. Oh, there's a tree right here. It's not even small. It's a big tree. There we go. Okay. Go like this. That wasn't even a small tree. Oh, because we changed the path a little bit. All right. All right. My bad. Re-rail. And then re-rail. And then re-rail. There. Okay, so we're gonna have to move these a little bit. Oh, I've got a whatchamacallit too. Okay. All right, we're gonna go like this. We do have a whatchamacallit. Let's go forward a little bit. All right. So we're gonna put the tender. Did it? I didn't click it. Am I not re-railing? There we go. Re-railing. It stopped re-railing because I put it into fly mode. That makes no sense. Okay. And then we're going to re-rail this one just so we have room. And then we're going to re-rail these. And that should give us room to get this one. Where's the one that fell off? Oh, that was the tender. Okay, so that should give us the space we need. And then we're going to go like this. And then we're going to do that. All right, so we're going to reverse her. There we go. Come on, speakers, you can do it. Does somebody have their brakes on still? I'm gonna have to check and see who has their brakes on. Somebody has their brakes on. Somebody definitely has their brakes on. Is it the other two cars? Okay, we gotta get out and check. It's the goal. Get out and look. GOAL. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's pretty significant. I was gonna say it's got to be more than one car. It's pretty significant stoppage too. Yep. Okay. Brakes. Magical fruit. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Forward. All right, we're going to coast around this. We'll coast around this little thing, and then we can figure out what we want to do when we get there. Get up this way a little bit. A little bit more. There. I'm just watching for stuff on the track that's going to trip us up. Or we're going to run into or whatever. So we'll get up to this little curve here, and then we'll see what we can do about putting out that other piece of track. Okay, they're all still going with us. I was just looking for strays back here. No strays. Okay. There we go. Now if we go up to 20 and then we let off the gas. Yeah, we're fine. We don't have any brakes on it. Done. Good. We'd slow down a lot faster than that if we had any brakes on any of the cars. So we want to do, we want to branch off way after this. Yeah, it's way over here. Okay, so we want to come around this corner first. I'm kind of not wanting to go super duper fast too, because if we hit another tree that I didn't see or whatever, I'm not gonna have time to stop. So yeah, come around this corner. Yeah, we're gonna come around this corner, and then yeah, at the end of that straightaway. Okay, so we are gonna probably want to stop here just because I don't want to be deleting a piece of track out from underneath the engine. Magic rectangle. Okay. It's going to be right here. Yeah, we're just going to put a... Yeah, we'll just put a switch in here. Right switch. No, other way. Not that. That. We're going to put in a switch here. So we'll just take that out anyway. That means we're going to have to check and make sure that this doesn't run over a bunch of stuff again. We're going to have to re-clean this thing. Let's see if it actually connects this time. Yep. Okay. Let's go check. Make sure we didn't leave any like that. Just that. Anybody else? Nobody else. Okay. So then we're going to go like... whoops. We're going to go like this. And we're going to lay this out. I mean, there's no reason to hurry up as far as the... Well, I suppose we want to do it before this junction, don't we? We want to come in before that junction just for the sake of being able to... here, we'll just do this. Because we want to be able to connect to this, right? And be able to go that way, too. Otherwise, we don't have the option to go that way. We have to do a whole bunch of backing up and weird stuff like that. So we're going to go like this. No, we're going to delete this piece of track first again. And then we're going to put in a little piece. And we're going to go like this. And then we're going to put in a switch to the right. There we go. Get rid of all these trees. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to put a switch to the right, and that's going to go back to the other one. I keep doing that. I keep hitting the... It's like apparently the middle mouse button is now my default. It used to be the G key was my default for everything, and now it's the middle mouse button. So let's reconnect this. And we'll go check, make sure that we don't have any more trees in here. Like that. And those low ones are so evil. See, this little thing, where was it? Did it? That wasn't a tree. Okay, it was just the dithering on the track. There we go. Got a whole bunch of them, didn't we? Stupid nature in our way. Get rid of that stupid nature. Okay. Trees are just an annoyance anyway. It's not like they do anything. What's trees ever done for you? Okay. Alright, we're going to connect this to over here. Yeah, see, we're going to go like this. We're going to see if this will just direct connect. No? No, it's not going to connect. Okay. Why is it coming out so far like this? It's weird, isn't it? It shouldn't be angled that badly. Why is it angled so badly? See what I mean? It insists on being at such a weird angle. There. We're going to come out like this. And then we're going to come out this way. It's, you know, it's funny because when you're first building tracks, you want like this super long segment, and then when you try to break them up, you know, when you try to do something else, you end up not wanting them to be this giant long segment. Okay, and we should be able to connect that to here. There we go. All right, so let's get rid of this chunk here. And then we can go clear out all the nature from here. And let's go like this. We want that switch to be the other way. There we go. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we're going to come down this way. Get rid of the aloe vera. No? Okay. Rock. Cactus. Rock covers cactus. Cactus covers rock. Cactus cuts tree. Rock smashes cactus. Paper refutes Spock. Okay. There. I want this to be a little cozy if we can. Can we get away with it? That one, I don't know. I don't think that one's gonna allow boxcars to come through. We've had that problem before, and it wasn't fun. So, get this as cozy as we can without making it dangerous. This one's gonna be right on the thing too. That. Seriously? There. Okay, I did get it. And then I like that. It's a little wavy through there too, isn't it? The sun going down already? I think that's everybody. Okay. Let's see. Is that one? Yeah, that one's okay. And these are okay. Alright. I think that's the best when it's a piece of grass that like upsets the train. That knocks it off the track. Let's see if we can go through this. See how far we can get through this. Here we go. Alright. We kind of squeaked through there, didn't we? Is that a rock right there? That rock kind of scares me. Did you see it too? Alright. This is always scary. But we'll see what we got. See if we got them all. I love the best part of that is when you hit something, your train lands on it, and then you can't see what it is that even, you know, knocked you off the track. That's the best. Alright, and then these switches are going to go, yeah, these are going to go the right way. Okay. Cool. So it looks like we got it. That's not colliding, is it? Okay. I guess not. Didn't even look at that before. It didn't register, it was too high up. Okay, cool. We've got all of our... Are they still all coming along with us for the ride? Yep. They're still all coming along for the ride. Okay. Cool. And then we just need to go get our stuff. What is that Cook Mogul? Oh, it's for that. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We're not going to load up this time around anyway, so we'll get that next time. Whoa, that is really close to the track, isn't it? That's not going to take out a boxcar? No, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring this up to the whatchamacallit. I did leave some... Wow, I left some really scary stuff on this one, didn't I? This tree right here. Oh man, that one's so close. Like if the boxcar is wobbling back and forth, you know, when if it leans this way when it's going past that tree, it's gonna hit it. I don't remember if the top of it's colliding or not, so it may not. Wow. Oh, those are just the deco ones. Okay, that's fine. All right, and then make sure the switch is the right way. Yep. So we're gonna bring this up. We're gonna move that out of the way before we do that, but we just need to come up here and get our stuff and then back out and go back around the and then we'll go back around this way to go get the coal, and then we'll decide where we want to go once we get the coal, which way we want to go back. So yeah, that's gonna be it for episode 41. Join me in episode 42. We will get I think we'll actually be able to deliver this stuff finally, and I don't remember if there's one more item that we need. Let me see. 5 coal, 35 beams, 29 tools, 65 rails. Oh, I think the tools, I think we do need to bring the tools. And I don't remember if we already... Didn't we bring the beams and drop a whole bunch of them off? Let me see. Real quick. Whoops, the gold mine. No, we do need to bring 35 more beams. Oh, okay. Alright. So there's that too. Alright. So join me in episode... wow, we're going to load a lot of those up. Episode 42, and we'll see you then. Later.